I don't know how a business like them is in business when they do people like this.
We don't really care. Tell ourselves there's always tomorrow, but it will still be there. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. I don't wanna do this anymore. No, I just wanna say hello and do whatever I like. It doesn't matter if they say so, 'cause I can put up a fight.
I didn't even bring my hat.
What do you need a hat for?
My hair looks crazy. Are you gonna tell them your prediction?
I think we're here to see a bear.
Amy said her berry sense. Like, like Spidey sense, but berry sense.
Who's Spidey? Spidey sense?
Are you kidding me?
No!
My Spidey sense is going off?
Spider? When you see one?
No.
When you feel one?
No.
When there's one on you?
No.
When you hear one?
When you get bit by a radioactive spider and you turn into a superhero, your name is called?
Spider-Man?
Yes. And when Spider-Man gets a feeling of something's wrong, his Spidey sense is going off.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Like in the movie, you didn't just make that up?
No, it's like in the comic books, his Spidey sense.
Never heard of it. Okay.
And she's never seen Top Gun, so that doesn't surprise me. And she refuses to watch it. I'm almost convinced that she's not American. Leave a comment in the bottom. Tell her to go watch Top Gun. That's not a bear. What's that? What made these marks? What made those marks?
A hole.
A wolf.
I'm standing outside the window. I'm standing outside the window. I'm standing outside the window. I'm standing outside the window.
I was standing outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby, playing it through. I was calling out your name, with my eyes on the wall. You were running like a ghost from me. You were running from it all. You got me waiting, I'm on fire. You got me waiting, my desire.
Better talk quick. My arms are dead. Babe,
What?
you gotta talk.
What? He has a tuba.
Lifting weights.
Alright, you guys, so it's much later and now we're home. And I was answering and responding and commenting back to you guys, and the #1 question on on today's video was, do you know what it was?
Probably about the car.
It was about the car. So the #1 question that you guys asked was, is there a lemon law in Alaska? And there is, but it's only for brand new cars. So even though I bought my car from a dealership that sells brand new cars, it wasn't a brand new car, and so the lemon law does not protect it or apply. Yeah. And since the video that you guys saw, there's even more crap now. So basically they called today. Well, no, actually they didn't call. They weren't that courteous. We had to call. after our car has been sitting there for 2 more days with no answers, and they said that they're sending it to the Dodge dealership.
It's most likely a computer issue, either programming or a faulty computer.
And they already put a new one in.
The computer.
That's part of the $4,000 worth of work that was just done 2 weeks ago.
So if it is a faulty computer, Dodge has to do the parts warranty.
And
they won't let Chevy do it.
And supposedly they can't get it in for 2 weeks.
Is what they said.
Is what they said. I wasn't nice to them. I really wasn't. I'm just like so annoyed. Like, they brought up the fact that I didn't buy the extended warranty. Well, if they would have not sold me a car that had the problem that it has right now, it had the same problem the moment that I took it. It's not like, it's not like I took the vehicle and a week later this popped up. The same day I bought it, it had it, and they told me it was a battery in the thing.
Yeah, but
you see what I'm saying?
Right, but the same, but like the extended warranty is like void because we just paid.
Right, so
to have it fixed. So
right,
it's like,
so that part doesn't even really matter anyways. But they keep throwing that in our face that, well, you didn't get that warranty. Well, that warranty wouldn't do any more than us paying the $4,000.
I think the only thing it may have done would be like a rental car. I don't know if that's even covered or what.
That doesn't change anything really though.
No.
It just shows their horrible customer service, that if you're gonna come here and you're gonna buy something and you don't spend $4,000 on a extended warranty and you come to us, we're just gonna tell you what a crappy person you are for not buying it every single time we talk to you. Literally. Not, we're sorry we sold you a bad car, let's try and make this right. And then you pay because you don't have the warranty, and it's, there's nothing we can do, you have to wait 2 weeks. I feel like we need to explain more of the whole situation because we really haven't explained the whole situation.
We bought a van, and when we were leaving, like the next day after we left, we realized that the doors wouldn't lock.
From the key fob.
From the key fob. When we went back the next day to like sign the last paperwork or whatever, Amy brought it up, said, hey, the lock doesn't work, and they said it's probably just a battery in the key fob. But
I had told myself, and I'll be honest, at that time, I told myself, for a $9,000 vehicle, it runs good, it fits the whole family, it sounds like engine-wise. I'm not going to complain about the lock issue. We can push it down with our hands. That's what I said. And that's what I thought was fair. However, that lock issue was not just a simple thing. It's the computer brain of the car. And when the car had a second issue, which is the flex plate that broke and cracked.
So then like 4 weeks later,
after we bought it, before we even got the title in the mail,
it started making this really weird clanking noise, I guess. It was like people would look at you when you pulled up next to them and stop. Like people
like
in
super
parking lots
ghetto.
Are like, what? Because it's all
super ghetto.
Sounded like gremlins like eating something under the hood.
So then when that happened, that's when we're like, okay, it's not even drivable at this point. Like, it sounds like the entire engine is going to fall onto the ground. We took it to the Dodge dealership, and their shop did an inspection, and they said it's the flex plate is cracked, the computer is bad, the alternator is bad, and they said it needed new brakes, which the brakes ended up being fine. I think they just like did that as an add-on or whatever.
Brakes wear out. I mean, brakes are
that's like not a huge deal. Yeah. So that was less than 6 weeks after buying the vehicle. And so we went back to where we bought the car, and they said that they would take $1,000 off for the computer portion of the work that needed to be done. Then we paid the rest, which was for the alternator,
flex plate,
cracked flex plate. Well, actually my dad paid for it. I'm saying my dad.
Not the dealership. Not the dealership,
yeah. My dad offered to pay for it for us, which was so nice of him, like such a blessing. So we got the van back. We went to Seward, and on the way back from Seward, it started doing all the same things that it was doing that we took it in initially. Not the flex plate crack, broken, rattling sound. But the
battery
lights, all the dash electric stuff would go out. So basically like a computer screen going black. That's what my van was doing.
Like none of the windows work.
Yeah, you couldn't
AC
roll down the
doesn't
windows.
work.
And it started overheating the battery. It started spewing fluid. It was horrible. So we had to get it towed. We were like 200 miles from home and where the van needed to get back to the shop.
Me and Dad dropped it off Monday and they didn't call us till Friday.
Oh, okay, so they had it for a whole nother week. And then they said it was fixed. We picked it up. I took Kirk to work, came home, and when it was time to go pick him up from work, it was doing all the same stuff again. And that was
Saturday,
3 days ago,
Friday night.
4 days ago, and it's been back at the shop since then. And now they're saying that they can't do anything about it, that it has to go to the Dodge mechanic, and they can't see it for 2 weeks at the earliest because that's how far they're booking out. And oh well. So that's where we are. So my question to you guys is, what would you do? What do you think we should do? Basically, I feel like I made a $9,000 donation to this car dealership and they don't feel bad in the least bit. And like, I literally, if this problem didn't exist at the precise time that I bought it, I would be like, I made a bad decision, I pulled a bad card. They knew exactly what was wrong with it and they just wanted to get rid of it and they didn't care. What do you guys think? What would you do? What do you think we should do? And yeah, obviously if we had $20,000, we would just go buy a different vehicle and be done with this, but we don't, so we can't.
Riker, be nice.
Oh, Riker and Hadley, they're so cute. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna end this here because we just sat here and chatted for 20 minutes and I'm gonna have to try and edit it down. But anyways, we'll let you guys know more tomorrow whenever they call us. That's the other thing, is they say they're gonna call and they don't call. And then we finally call by the end of the day when they, you know, they're like open till 5. So at 4:54 today, we're calling them because they haven't called back. And they just act like, oh well, it's just ridiculous. You would think, I don't know. I don't know how a business like them is in business when they do people like this.
Well,
like, how are they in business, literally? If you're in Alaska, do not go there with a penny. What? Candy? What? Can you give her some? Anyways, you guys, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. We're so close to 15,000 subscribers.
We went out bear hunting today.
Too high?
Yeah.
Not bear hunting.
Oh yeah, did you guys see those bear paws in the bear claws?
The creek.
The bear claws
Tracks.
and the, yeah, bear tracks. Bear claws.
Claws.
Whatever. The bear tracks in the sand, that was so cool. Anyways, okay, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your notification bell,
Thumbs up.
and we'll see you tomorrow. Say bye.